But first of all, let's start from home.
Definitely.
And starts from the ECG. Like, I just want to hold my chin and be like, I'm tired.
Pose.
Should I pose?
Go ahead.
2KD.
But it's giving elegance and gorgeousness.
I'm so tired.
All
What
right.
is happening? We want to know. You see, the thing that has been going on, they're saying that they are not going to release a doomsday timetable because it is not doomsday that is happening. There are stuff that are faulty and then they are being fixed. But I saw a story on another media house where the PRO for ECG was saying that they have lost the entire Kosombo generation due to the fire outbreak. And I was even like,
The whole thing?
Charlie, at this point, me pejami muka cry.
No, but before this incident of the fire outbreak,
yes,
I know some parts of the
exactly
country
my
was
point.
already
Yes,
having this light.
Because I was having a conversation with a friend last night. We were arguing over this whole doomsday issue. Then he said, even before the whole fire outbreak, there was doomsday in the Ashanti region,
in the Volta region,
exactly,
and some parts of the Western region as
so
well.
why is it being blamed on the whole Akosombo substation fire outbreak? Anyways, that's not what I'm here to talk about. But ECG has announced the timeline of major restructuring plans across the country. Join us live on Facebook, PLUZZ 899 FM, and let's take a listen to what the rep from ECG said. Then after, we can delve into the story.
The timelines, some of them 3 months, within 3 months we are completing them. Some of them within 3 to 6 months, some of them 9 months, some of them 1 year. That way. So all the buckets, if I go back to the buckets, so bucket 1 is up to 6 months, bucket 2 is 6 to 12 months, bucket 3 is 12 to 18 months, and bucket 4 is 18 to 24 months. That's bucket 5 is up to 6 months.
Yes, and so that is what the ECG rep was talking about, the number of months that the issue is going to be
Yeah, and
fixed.
I think I had 1 year in there.
Yes.
And I'm hearing some buckets. I
Some,
don't know.
I don't know if it's the 34 bucket or something, but I don't know what is going
Is it
on.
seriously 34 buckets?
Because I've been paying attention and I'm trying to understand
maybe that's
exactly
what
what the
34
you this boy. So that is what ECG has come out to say, and so it looks like we need to brace ourselves for the faults that are going to be fixed. But people on social media are saying that we just hope that after all these faulty lines or whatever it is fixed, there won't be any more doom.
So, but I mean, my issue is timelines, and I'm hearing 1 year. Like, it's given. It's going to take a long.
So it depends on exactly how the problem is going to be fixed. You know, some problems you need to take a while to fix it. Some problems too, just within a few days you can fix it.
No, but how do you mention
others that
1 year in there, and then you are also still insisting there's not going to be a timetable? It's quite confusing.
So that's what Ghanaians are still calling for, a timetable. I think Rhoda sent me something today that had to do with a link that you can check. So you enter your area there and then it gives you, yes, you'll be on or off. I don't know how true that is, because when I entered my area this morning, it says 6 a.m. the light will go off, but when I was coming to work there was lights.
No, my issue is who is scheduling that?
Exactly.
Who put that out? Since
exactly.
The power company is refusing to admit
that is why most of us have the apps on our phone. So they used to send messages on the app. So what is happening? Can't they still go back to doing it? So if my area is going off, just let me know. Send me a message on my phone that my area will be off today, so that I know how to prepare. Michael came to work today and was like, "Esi, you do me a light too." Yesterday he was here saying he lives in a residential area. And then yeah. So away from that,
you should have recorded him when he said that.
Yeah, away from that, there's a video of a Nigerian woman with a Bible being assaulted by South African women. Women doing that to another woman. That is what I don't understand. I don't get. I thought women support women.
You thought?
I know that women support women.
Because for a minute I was like, what is she saying?
Oh, not all women support women.
Yeah,
yes.
One shout.
Yes, but it's you know, this whole xenophobic attacks and we are chasing foreigners away from our country is getting out of hand. It's
and
really
then,
getting out of
it breaks
hand.
my heart because not too long ago, I think somewhere last year up till early this year, Honorable Ras Mubarak and then a team of Pan-Africans journeyed through the continent of Africa, visited 39 countries, preaching unity and one Africa.
I think
They went to South Africa
They didn't hear.
during that.
Maybe those particular
journey.
people were not there when they were preaching unity, because if unity is being preached, that all Africans should be united, and why are we doing this? Because the Nigerian is black just as I am, and has the same color as I have.
They are making Bob Marley's Africans unite useless.
Because South Africans, won't I pass for a South African? I would.
Exactly. You have a name like. You let me think about that later.
Yes, but it's serious. So join us live on Facebook, PLUZZ 899 FM, and let's watch that video. I really don't know the motive behind what was happening. Is it the fact that she was holding a Bible, the fact that she was praying, sort of, or I don't know exactly why they were just chasing her away or attacking her or assaulting her. I want to understand exactly what was going on. And then you can see that the police were just carrying the woman away. Maybe they were taking her away from being assaulted more.
I think the whole of South Africa is confusing the rest of the continent.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not getting the head and tail of what they're doing.
Because it started with they are taking our jobs. So if they are taking our jobs, I saw a video of a South African woman asking that you are saying that the foreigners are taking your jobs. If they take your jobs, are you going to, when they sack them to leave, are you going to continue in their stead and do what they were doing?
Exactly. And then
all of a sudden it comes to this.
If you look at South African entities that are scattered across the continent, in Ghana here we have close to 10 multinational entities that belong
so many people
to South Africans.
Yes.
And we are not sacking them. So what is it? Maybe they should, draw a clear outline of what really they want.
Yes.
So the rest of the continent will go like Esi Kwentsiwaa.
Yes, Yate.
Because I'm not getting it.
Nkotojugu form ebia ye peja ye mu kakra ye ko. Maybe, but ye be peja ye mu.
But I have some very good essay friends, so the whole thing is kind of confusing.
I don't have an.
If you be a men's home, they should look for the men's in the South Africa, and then
So on that Mensa note, my third story, yes, veteran actor, veteran actor Joe Shortingo.
Yeah.
He was on a flight and he was mistakenly treated as a child during a recent trip on an Emirates flight after a flight attendant served him crayons, children's books, and other play items, apparently judging by his stature rather than his age. She could have just asked for his age. That, oh, hi, excuse me, hi. What's your age? How old are you?
But his features and his, everything clearly shows he's not a baby.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. She could have asked of his age. Just go to him and be like, "Oh, my accent has come. Let me finish, please." Yes, and go to him and be like, "Oh, hi, excuse me, gentleman. It's gone.
It's giving British. Low budget.
Yes, but no, honestly, but this is serious.
It is.
This is serious. Because approaching him and giving him that, and then I can only imagine the look on his face, like, what should I use this for?
No, but did he take it?
He took it and made a video. so we could see exactly what was going on. So he explained it further. Maybe when we watch the video, we would understand why the lady did that. So join us, Facebook PLUZZ 899 FM.
Ghana phone with the Emirates flight. Mami, Ronine who will be at hello, kitty. That's all. The other is a crayon. Crayon, you book me. Twice I will be diablo. What's what? The baby, I mean, I don't know what Papa. The Bemuto and Brabba, my pet cow. Twice and one.
Well, for the idea, just saw the man Colano of you. Would you fear not their mom, mom, bra, when I'm a top bra?
We're free business idea. Being collage shop, woman, the more I know the big gooms are Kakarakas and a wire.
Cause the way he said it, that she just approached him. I think that a flight attendant was actually being nice too, because she approached him and then said he added that she said whatever he needs, she would bring it. Anything, if he needs a toy car.
He should have just been mischievous and requested for something out of kids' zone.
Oh, maybe he didn't think about that. Yeah. Maybe he didn't think about that. But that has been trending and has got a lot of people talking. Maybe when they are on the flights, they should let the attendants know their age. When you approach me, I just show you my passport so that you know that this is my age. If they don't want them coming to them with the crayons and all the toy stuff.
I think he also enjoyed the whole, encounter, because he could have easily told the person,
yes,
I'm not a child.
I mean, if he didn't enjoy it, we wouldn't be here talking about it.
Exactly.
So he enjoyed it.
Go with the flow. That's a good one. But he should still open the kids.
Yes.
Shortingo,
what am I saying? Yes,
kids world.
No. Like I said, he should just give it to the kids back home. When he gets home, he tells them that, me quiet and when I'm a top brand Now to my final story, which is a very heartbreaking one.
Oh.
Very heartbreaking.
What happened?
Very heartbreaking. So an Indian man dug up his deceased sister's skeleton and brought it to the bank just to prove she had died. You know where I remember when I'm going to use our personal experience.
Okay.
My father was on an insurance, and so when his mom passed, my grandmom passed, he went to the office to claim because he used his mom and now she's gone. So like for some assistance or maybe the insurance, the deductions that they had done. Yeah. So the video is up on our Facebook right now, so you can watch it and then as we talk about the story. So my father went and then said, this is what has happened. So he needs money for the funeral and all that. They were like, you need to bring the death certificate, all those plenty things. He went through plenty processes. At the end of the day, they didn't give him anything. It was actually...
They didn't give him anything.
They didn't give him anything. So he changed this number. It was actually one of the telcos. He changed the number.
Okay.
He was furious. He was like, how can you be deducting me every time and then something of this sort happens to me? I come and then you are not giving me my own money.
What's an insurance entity without assurance?
Come on. Clap for yourself, my darling. Yes, but this is actually very sad. See how he's carrying. So the man dug up his deceased sister's skeleton and brought it to the bank just to prove she had died. Like I said, he has been trying to withdraw money from her account for months. Staff kept telling him the account holder needed to appear in person. The person should appear in person. And so that is what the man did. He brought her in person, the skeleton in person. Apparently, he's an illiterate and had no idea a death certificate existed.
Oh, okay.
So the bank got what they asked for.
But I mean, they could have easily, taught him the procedure and what he needs to present so he gets the funds. But for him to just be visiting and nobody is educating him on what to do.
What exactly to do. This is it is heartbreaking. Tukedi, this story is actually very heartbreaking. The fact that he had to go and dig up the skeleton, bring it to the bank before it was given. So this is where the bank the image is actually on our social. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm being emotional, but this is where the bank came in, and then
They presented
they
him with
presented
the
the
funds.
cash. So they gave him
Scandal as well.
19. So it's like 19,402 rupee, and that is equivalent to, oh no, that is equivalent to 2,275.30 Ghana cedis. This is what the man has been fighting for months. 2,275.30 cedis. If we are bringing it to Ghana cedis, that's what he has been fighting
I'm
for
just sad.
for months, to the extent that he had to go and dig up his sister's skeleton, trying to withdraw money from her account. The person was alive and was saving in the bank. Now the people were okay with it. As the person is dead, maybe he had to use the money for school fees or something. Keeps coming to the bank, and then he had to go through the stress of digging up the
It's emotional.
So
Derry, get us handkerchief.
So they visited, today is Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So they visited his village today in the presence of villagers and public representatives, and handed over the amount I mentioned from a deceased woman's account to her family after completing due documentation. Actually, one could two skeleton number and come off money.
And my issue is, so with all that stress, they still didn't even use their human instinct.
No,
to say,
they didn't.
Let's
He still had to go through the. I'm
and
wondering.
then they gave him the exact amount.
Yes, and I'm wondering.
There was no emotions.
I'm wondering
in
how
this transaction.
the staff of the bank felt when he got to the bank with the skeleton.
They will be amazed. They will be shocked. The feeling is not able to be explained clearly. It will be a mixture of emotions. But it's a sad situation, and I think with the example you touched on concerning, your dad and then your late grandma, I think I've heard a couple of incidents like that, and it is not right for you to explain a policy to a customer, a client. They sign up to it, and then in time of needing the funds, you begin to dilly-dally around. I mean, that's not fair. Our entities need to live up to their words. Don't promise what you cannot deliver. And I don't know, it's the person's money, so why is it difficult for them to give it back to you when you need it?
It is very, very sad, honestly speaking. The man didn't deserve to go through the stress.
That's why people are still, saving money in other places aside,
Yes.
the banks.
He didn't have to go through the stress just to get money that his sister, who fell sick for a month and died somewhere in January. So since January, the man has been fighting for the money.
From Shortingo story to this, mood style.
Oh, honestly speaking, I saw the story and I felt very emotional about it. The fact that he had to go and dig up the skeleton, take it all the way to the bank to get that money. Hey, please, we beg us, such things shouldn't happen in this country.
In Ghana.
Honestly, people can go to the extreme.
You go over the insurance
People can
companies
go
and the
to,
banks.
yes, this shouldn't be done. It should set us a precedent or an example to anybody that cares to listen, because this is bad. The man is an illiterate, and then
Don't cry.
yes. So that will be all for trends today.